Welcome to episode 2 of Talking Shirts. I'm Mike from Hull KR Shirts, and today we're going to take a look at the 2019 away shirt. Again, produced by X-Blades. I said in episode 1 how impressed I've been with them throughout their tenure with the club. Through into 2020 with Oxen, which is also under the Elite Pro Sports banner. So it's basically X-Blades again, but just with a different name on. So hopefully they'll continue bringing out some really good kits. So this shirt itself was based on the 1970s stroke 1980s away shirt, the one that we'll all know as being the Adidas original shirt. I think even back, sort of from now, me looking back, I can see how much love and admiration people had for the Adidas original shirts from the 70s and then into the 80s. So to be able to try and replicate it as well as they have with this kit in my opinion, I think they've done a really good job. So it was an all blue kit, released in a really good way. There was no players a part of the promotional launch. It was all fan based, which was, in my opinion, really, really good. It was the only kit that we've seen in the last sort of decade, going back from 2019, where the club crest had appeared in inverted colours. So again, a nice little touch. So onto this shirt now. So this shirt was worn by Dean Hadley. Dean joined us partway through the season from Hull FC on loan before agreeing a 3-year contract. So he's going to be with us for a few years. I picked up this shirt from Dean for a donation to Life for a Kid. Dean's a patron for Life for a Kid. He does some really good work for them. The guys that work there are absolutely spot on. They do loads of really good things for kids in need in the area. So if you want to check them out, feel free to do that. They do some really good stuff. So I'll spin this one round. So this one, again, was worn by Dean. I actually managed to track it back to being worn away at Wigan. And it might have been worn in the last game of the season as well, away at Salford, but I've not 100% been able to prove that yet. This shirt was easy to prove for the Wigan game on the basis of it doesn't actually have the sponsor on the side for Heta. Now, it's one of the only pictures I've seen of a shirt without the Heta sponsor on the sleeve. You can just make out up here, I've got a Kane Lynette shirt, and I'll just quickly show you that the Heta sponsored on there. So I'm not quite sure what happened there. It maybe just escaped the kit room without an applique going on it. It's nice for me because I was able to sort of pinpoint it to a game, which was really, really good. So coming back to the shirt again, as we've been familiar with the match spec shirts, we've got the rubber patches on the front there, in a much better condition than the shirt I showed you in episode 1. The shirt that Mitch wore will have been worn in multiple games, probably up to 10 even more games, whereas this one from Dean was probably only worn maybe once or twice, possibly 3 times. So the condition is far different. We've got the Super League patches on the arms. One thing that actually happened with the shirts in 2019 was that the Betfred Super League was actually a logo that was sublimated into the shirt, but then the club still made the decision on most shirts to then put a transfer over the top of that as well. I'm assuming this will be to make it stand out. Obviously Betfred will probably pay a lot of money to the RFL and Super League to have that sponsorship, and obviously the club have put that on there just to sort of make it stand out a little bit more. So this has been the 2019 away shirt by X-Blades, and probably, in my opinion, the best of the 3 shirts that we had last season. And I know that'll cause all sorts of debate with people because I know that the poppy shirt was really popular with some people. So what we'll do is we'll cover the poppy shirt on episode 3. So keep an eye out for that. Catch up soon. Thanks for watching.